Hey, what's up, family? God bless everybody on this Thursday. Listen, I just pray that you're hearing from God, that you can see that God is going to do what he said he's going to do. Listen, this is where we get in trouble with God because we can easily become disengaged. And God gets offended when we keep just trying to use him for his stuff and not fellowship with him and hear what he is saying. I know how it goes. I know what's going on. I know what God is doing in our lives. I know what God is speaking and what he's wanting to do. I know what the enemy is trying to do to some of you all, and that is to discourage you and to have you quit, to have you unplug, to become so disengaged that you just, it's routine. I don't want to, just, I'll listen to it later. This is how we miss God, because God is sending a revelation, a revealing word, a relevant word into your life that is going to help you to be healed and to be delivered and to be set free. Trust me, this is what's happening now. Watch this. Isaiah 40:31, the A section says, "But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength." Listen, we're just going to talk about that part right there. I want you to know something today. I want you to know with what God has put out, with what God had us to say, is simply this. A lot of us have taken hits and we've had bruises and we've been running this race. And in the midst of running this race, we have become drained and tired for multiple reasons. One is because we will not stay connected to God like we should. That's one reason that we're drained. And the second reason is that we're drained is because we keep connecting back to people that are just not going where God is taking us. It's not about arrogance. This is just a reality of what we're doing. We're connecting back with people and it's draining us. I'm telling you. And then number three, you got to remember that over your head, there are principalities that are fighting to try to destroy you every day. But you need to know this, as Bible study was taught yesterday, inside of you, when you're saved, God is giving you everything that you need, that you can succeed in everything that's going on in your life. But if you do not know what you have on the inside of you, the power, because even Jesus himself said when he left, greater works, that's what we're supposed to be doing. So on the inside of you, you have power. You have power to speak things that's going to bless, and you have power to speak the things that's trying to mess with you and have them to stop. Listen, you just need to know that is the reality of what God is wanting us to do. But listen, this is what you need to know on today, and we're going to get out of your way. Listen, God is renewing your strength. God is doing it. God is renewing it. He's doing it. You might say, well, I don't feel like it. Well, you know, sometimes you may not feel like it, but God is doing it because he's doing it, and it's going to happen. This is what has happened. The reason that he's restoring our strength, because some of us have fallen asleep on our watch. Whatever God has called us to do, whatever it is, if it's in the church, if it's on the job, if it's at the house, whatever he has called us to do, some of us have fallen asleep, just like the disciples fell asleep on Jesus when Jesus was going to be crushed in the Garden of Gethsemane, and he asked them if they could not watch with him for 1 hour. They had fallen asleep. So God is waking you up. He's renewing your strength. And number two, God is reestablishing your commitment. The things that you promised God, my God, that you were going to do, the things that you promised your family that you were going to do, the things that you promised yourself that you were going to do, God is reestablishing it. God is making it so. It's going to happen. You got to trust God even when you cannot trace him, because he is bringing it to pass. And also he's doing it because it's going to bring him glory. His reestablishing your commitment ultimately is going to bring him glory, because you are lining up with his will and his word, and you're doing it his way and not your way. And watch this. And God is reconfirming his word in your spirit. God is giving you clarity in his word without any distraction. What God is saying is, God is saying, look, I am reconfirming my word in your spirit, and I'm not going to allow anyone or anybody to cause you any distractions ever again, because this time you've got to soar. You've got to soar. You got to remember that you are the head and that you're not the tail, that you are meant to soar above problems, that you're meant to soar above temptations, that you're meant to soar above your enemy, that even though he's trying to speak things down, but God's going to allow your spirit to soar up over that and reap the benefits of what God is wanting in your life. Listen, I pray that you hear what God is saying. I pray that you can begin to see it with your spiritual eyes and not with the carnal stuff. Listen, you got to stay focused, people. Listen, I know how it is. We can become so casual because word is being given every day, and we can say, oh, well, I'll just wait and I'll get it tomorrow. I'll get it the next day. I keep telling everybody, you're going to need a word. You're going to need to hear a word that's going to fit you, a right now word that is going to help you in the situation that you're in. And this is why, listen, we need to see you all on Periscope and on Blab. Go do it. God is wanting you to do it. It's going to bless all of us together. Trust me, it's going to bless us. I pray that you walk in obedience with God and hear what God is saying, because it's going to bless your life. Listen, we love you all so much. We pray that you all have a blessed day in the Lord, and we'll be talking to you again real soon. We love you so much. Peace.